Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I will show you how to knit. So if you have never knitted before, I will show you the most simple method of knitting. So I have the knitting needles here and the yarn, and the first step will be to create a slip knot. In order to do that, I will grab the yarn like this and I will turn it around my fingers like this, and then I will insert with my forefinger the yarn into the loop that I have created, and now I will pull on this yarn like this on the loop, and I have created the slip knot like this. And into this first loop I will put my needle, knitting needle, like this, and I will create a few more loops. To create the loops, I will grab with my thumb and my middle finger the yarn, and I will put the yarn around my forefinger, and I will turn around, as you can see, the yarn like this, and in the loop that has been formed here I will put the needle and I will pull on this thread like this. So let's see from a closer distance. So I grab the bases of the cord with my index and middle finger. I put the yarn on my forefinger like this. I turn my finger like this so that I can insert the needle into the loop that I have formed. So into this loop I will insert the needle and I let go of the loop, and I have another loop on my knitting needle. Again, let's repeat and create the next loop. So I grab the yarn, I put the yarn on my forefinger and I turn my finger like that so that I have the loop here, and I insert the needle into the loop, and I pull on this yarn and I have created the next loop. So let's make several more loops like this. So I have created these loops here. As you can see, these are the loops. So this will be the first row. I will turn, let's see from a distance, I will turn the needle around like this. So now I put the loops with the needle on this side. I grab the cord and put it on my forefinger like this. And now I will create the next loops, the next row of loops. So I will grab with the second needle, I will put the second needle underneath. Let's see from a closer distance. So I take the needle and put it underneath this loop here like this, and I will put my yarn over the needle and I will take the needle out, the loop out through the first loop, and I move the two loops on the second needle. So I have inserted the needle into the loop from the left hand. I take the yarn, put it over my needle from the right hand, and I create the next loop like this. And then I take this loop out, the first loop out from the first needle, and put it on the second needle where I already have 2 rows. And this is the last loop. Like this. So I already have created 1 row of loops. Now I'll turn the needle around and I will make the next row. Again, with the right needle, I insert this needle, the top of the needle, into the first loop on the left needle. I put the yarn around the right needle and I take the right needle out and create a loop on the right needle, and then I will also take the loop from the left needle. Again, let's repeat. So I put the needle under the loop from the left needle, put the yarn around the right needle, and I take out the loop and put it on the and create it on the right needle, and I also take out from the left needle the loop that I've been working with now. So now I have 3 rows here, 3 rows of loops, and I will continue doing this. So when you create the loops, you should apply an equal amount of pressure so that the loops come out equal as size. So as you can see, I have created 3 rows of loops already. And if I want to continue, I will continue by putting the needle, taking the needle from the right hand and putting it into the left hand. And I'll continue doing the same steps. And now, if you made a mistake here and you want to undo something, you can simply remove the loop from the needle, and then you can pull on this yarn and you will see that it will open. And then you can redo the loop that you wanted to, that you made a mistake at. So if you want to simply undo these loops, you just have to pull on the loops, and as you can see, we have the cord, the yarn again, like this. So what you have knitted can be easily opened by simply pulling on the yarn.